享受比赛。友谊第一，
敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。
享受比赛，
出击！
忘掉你自己，然后在全新的世界里找回它。
冰崩。
创造奇迹的第一步。 巅峰之后，仍是巅峰。
我的，抱歉了。
忘掉你自己，然后在全新的世界里找回它。
The sun cracks through
别放血吧！
the endless gray.
可加奇迹。
Don't fade away. Shadows crumble.
相信奇迹是创造奇迹的第一步。
An enemy has been slain.
Step forward feels brand new.
An ally has been
Through the
slain.
storms, through the chains, I am born from the flame.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
相信奇迹是创造奇迹的第一步。
Fire burns inside my soul 追い風が僕を追い越す Through shadows deep I take control 限界など見たことない Unstoppable courage I'm breaking through 止まらない速さで進む With every step The lightning grew 集まるように輝いて
极限，
The
永远
ground
比我慢一
beneath
步。
is a fleeting dream. You say no, 追いかけて I'm faster than the roaring stream. 情熱が空を裂く Unstoppable courage I'm breaking through 止まらない速さで進む With every step The lightning grew 集まるように輝いて
忘掉你自己，然后在全新的世界里找回它。
Feel the power, it's wild and free. 心が燃える炎 No chains can hold what's
过
meant
去的
to
我
be.
已被我抛在身后。
And it is a good day. Unstoppable courage. I'm breaking through. 止まらない速さで進む With every step, the lightning grew. 集まるように輝いて
Has been slain.
You
An Your team has destroyed a
相信
turret.
奇迹是创造奇迹的第一步。
Slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret.
“巅峰之后仍是巅峰。
主宰暴君获得强化，炮车出击。
Stand again, face the storm. 嵐の中で輝け No retreat, no reform. 永遠の勇気で進め The sky is burning red tonight. 破れた翼も still take flight.
过去的我已被我
Shout
抛在
to
身
the
后。
heavens, break through the night. 嵐を越えて we'll ignite. No chains, no fear, just hearts that fight. 輝け forever bright. Shout to the heavens,
开始撤
break
退。
through the night.
忘掉你自己，
嵐を越え
然后
て
在全新的
we'll
世界里找回
ignite.
它。
No chains, no fear, just hearts that fight. 輝け forever bright.
“
of shattered glass. The night whispered my name. 길울리는 것 같아. But hear the drum, it beats for me. 내 심장이 소리쳐. Falling but rising. I'm still here. 꺾이지 않아. 두려움도 뒤에. Defeated not broken. I stand tall. 다시 일어나. 더 높이
创造奇迹的第一步。
Winds howled, the ground did shake. My voice was lost in screams, but embers glow.